Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's just going to be a few ZVZ games featuring Shine and Larva playing against each other. I figure these are practice matches because there are about 12 of them that were played about the same time, so... Anyway, top left-hand corner is the blue Zerg player. His name is Adult Rabbit, otherwise known as Larva. And at the top right-ish is the purple Zerg player. It is Shine. I know it says TPLYH, but definitely Shine here. Definitely Shine versus Larva. I tried so hard to find a long macro ZVZ. They don't exist, you guys. They honestly don't. The longest ones I can find are like 12 minutes. Which, honestly, I don't know. Stuff can happen. We'll do one of those, okay? We'll do one of the 12-minute ones here, but most of them are like 3 minutes, 7 minutes, sometimes 8 minutes. It's crazy. Either somebody wins with Lings, or somebody goes Mutalisks and catches the player by surprise, or it's Muta versus Ling in a base race. A lot of Spore colonies going around. I mean, it's, I don't know, what I've cast of ZVZ previously on the channel. That's pretty much it. So you might be surprised, okay? You might be surprised by some stuff here in the ZVZ land. I just figured I would cast a mirror matchup since I did a PvP recently. I suppose it's time to go for another ZVZ. Gotta do mirror matchups as the, you know, we gotta represent everybody. Yeah? Anyway, yeah, so let's check this out. No pools yet. Kind of surprised by that, honestly. Both players, nobody's going for a quick 9 pool or anything. It's just kind of like maybe 12. Wow, all right. So Larva's like, you know what I'm doing? Hatch first, baby. Oh, same thing over here from Shine, though. So both players going hatch first at 12. So 12 hatch. We'll keep an eye on those extractors. We'll keep an eye on the spawning pools if they start popping in that production tab. Both players are Overlord scouting. Larva doing the wrong thing. Shine doing the right thing. He does manage to find where his opponent lives and is going to do something about that there. And then an 11 pool. So fair enough, guys. We are going for the same darn build here. Look at this. Look how literally same these builds are. I guess a couple extra drones here from Shine. He seems a little bit ahead of Larva. Just a tiny bit, but they're doing the darn same thing. It's a hatch gas pool play. 12 hatch, 12 gas, about a 12 pool here too. And, yep, so nobody's going to have an advantage based on build. I can tell you that much. As the builds are literally the same darn thing. Gas saturation, good here for Shine. Both players' APMs over 400. Over 400! There's nothing to do right now. I guess you can micro the crap out of this Overlord if you want. Suppose both players' natural hatcheries are about to explode. Can you imagine being standing next to one? You're a scientist. You're like, what is this giant egg sac-looking thing? You're pulling out your instruments, you're measuring it, and it explodes, and the ground under your feet turns purple. You'd probably be covered by the creep, huh? Probably like you'd be under this creep just getting eaten by it. I think creep eats things that are underneath it. Is that how that works? Probably. Anyway, both players getting some Zerglings. Looks like a few more Zerglings here for Shine compared to Larva, but that's okay. It's not going to be a problem. Lings are cruising out. Defensive Lings are present. I mean, this is not going to do anything at all. Both players' speeds are about the same time, too. Both players going for those layers. So it looks like we will probably see some Muta versus Muta action here in game number 1, which is sort of fun. Nobody being aggressive at all. Everybody staying home with their Zerglings. Again, there are 6 here for Shine and only 4 for Larva. So, I mean, technically, a Ling battle, Shine could win that thing if he moved out. But, oh, no, actually, wait, there's 1 here. Did he lose 1? I mean, at this rate, he's trying to get in here and scout, but not going to happen. I don't think Shine's going to allow that. He could accidentally allow it, I suppose. Oh, yeah, because there's 5 here. Counting is hard, you guys. I'm bad at it. So there's the 6. So 6 Lings were made by Larva. Never mind. There's a Spire from Shine, and there's a Spire from Larva. And, yeah, both players going for the Spires at the exact same time, too. These guys, they're doing the darn near exact mirrored same build here in this mirror matchup. We're going to have Mutalisks. They're both starting to save up their gas. Maybe they're just going for Scourge, though, because check this out. Nobody has their second extractor yet. So you can't go for that many Mutas. Maybe 4 or 5, but not like you're popping 8 or 9 here, for sure. Oh, that said, the Spire does take a while to build, so who knows? Appropriately, we have some Zerg music here, and hey, Larva did pump a ton of Lings all of a sudden. Same thing here for Shine, though. He's all right. He's doing okay. Nobody's building any Sunkens or anything, because static defense is for wimps. But here we go. Ling versus Ling battles. I think we're okay. I really feel like Shine is okay here. Yeah, and Larva knows it. He's like, I'm outnumbered. Not by a whole lot, but I'm outnumbered. So we're just going to go ahead and go back home. And Shine's going to do the same thing. So we'll see the spires pop. And yeah, we're going to have like 4 mutas. Ready for 4 mutalisks, everybody? It's incredible stuff. Spires finishing. And there we go. Pop 1, 4 mutas. Pop 2, 3 mutas. Oh, there was a mineral problem here for Larva. Good Ling engagement there from Larva's Zerglings, though. He does come out on top of that one. Continues to cruise across here. He is racing towards the natural. The mutas are going to pop and help with this really, really well. The additional Lings cruising in from Larva. Oh, man. This might just be like, I'm going to try to use my Zerglings to take your stuff down, kill a ton of your drones, and then just win that way. So the mutas are here trying to save the day. A lot of drones going down on that second gas. Main base cleaned out of Larva Zerglings, and the Larva Zerglings retreat from the natural base there too, but he gets some damage done. He definitely took down some drones here. The gas income of the natural is nothing right now for Shine, which is problematic. Definitely lost some drones there too. And meanwhile, actually not much saturation from Larva because he cut a lot of drones to make those Lings. So he technically, I think he might be in trouble now though. What's our muta count? What is it? 5 versus 5. So 5 versus 5. Scourge. Ooh. No, Scourge getting some hits off there. That's not good for Shine. He only has 4 mutalisks, and there are 5 here for Larva. Oh, the engagements. The engagements. The Scourge hits. They're really amazing stuff. Meanwhile, Zergling's showing up in Shine's base. Going to wreck a ton of stuff over here, too. Yep, he's going to go after the Spire. I think that might be it. I don't want to call it too soon, but I feel like that's all it really takes for Larva to win this game. Man, the Scourge battles are just intense right now. Scourge hitting other Scourge. Scourge hitting Mutalisks. Mutalisks going down here. Shine has 5 Mutalisks. There's only 2 here for Larva, but the income for Shine is 0. You know what? Kind of the same story here from Larva. Holy smokes! Is it a base race? Are we actually base racing here? We are, and it's 23 to 11 supply. Technically, well, I mean, a lot of this is Scourge, which is not very useful for Shine right now. Did he lose all of his Mutalisks? Where are they? Oh, here are his Mutas. And Adult Rabbit Larva does tap out there. 7.5 minutes. So there it is. There's his EVZ. They're fast. They're really, really zippy. I don't even... Wow. Alright, we'll do a couple more of these. We're not going to go overboard with it. Again, there's like 12 of them in this folder. I guess he did have some income down here after all, so... That makes sense. There was no income for Larva. He decided to tap out. Fair enough. He was down like 20 to 6 supply or something. Yeah, I mean, it really just came down to those Mutalist Scourge interactions there. There were 5 mutas left over here for Shine. There were no mutas left over for Larva here. 4 kills. Not bad. 4 kills, 1 kill, 2 kills. Is that another 4? Yeah, 2 Mutalisks with 4 kills. That's pretty effective stuff. And 5 on that one. GG. All right, next game coming at ya. I guess we could check out the final score, but on these short games, I don't know. That's really a huge deal here. I mean, let's see. Fair enough. I mean, ended up killing 50 units. Shine did only 37 for Larva, so that's kind of your big deal right there. And then resources, just really too close to really matter. Larva ended up spending 5,219 resources, or rather Shine did, and Larva spent 5,250. So, I mean, stupid close. Okay, more coming at you. We'll see maybe a different one this time. Stick with it. We'll be right back. All right, so game 2 of our Little Zerg compilation is going to be on Third World. Same players, different colors. Bottom left, Larva. Top right, Shine. All right, so not much is happening here, but announcement. I will be streaming on YouTube, on the YouTube channel where you are right now once a week, and I will be receiving replays from viewers like you of your Brood War games and casting them. So if you want to have your game cast by Falcon Paladin, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Brood War Lobby, I believe is what I settled on. And please don't be offended by that. Aren't we all Lobies? Aren't we all Lobies compared to the pros that we watch all the time? Honestly. So yes, I'm a Lobby, you're a Lobby, everybody's a Lobby. And I mean, sure, apparently some people who are watching could be like, I don't know, maybe Larva's watching now. Totally could be. Not a low B. But Larva, you can send me your replays if you want. I'll cast those. I like casting Larva replays. People enjoy watching them for sure. Ah, there we go. Quick pool. Quick pool here from Shine. And again, this is, I don't know, this is like the 8th one in order of that replay pack that I have. So I don't think this is in direct response to the last game. This is just him doing whatever in a ZVZ, just choosing a build and rolling with it because nobody drone scouts. So he's going pool first, which means he will have some Ling aggression ready to rock here against Larva, who not interested really in going for anything at this stage. There we go, finally pooling at 12 supply. And meanwhile, that pool is just about done here from Shine. So the good news for Larva is he didn't go for a hatch first play, because I think he would have a hard time holding on to that once 6 Lings showed up and started beating on it, and his pool wasn't even done yet. But it's a pretty big map as far as rush distance goes. You have to go all the way down here and then all the way left, and we'll see. We'll see how long it takes. We'll watch the game timer and see how long it takes these Lings to get down there. So 6 Lings on the way now for Shine. And Mr. Larva, there we go. There's the expansion. So throwing the expansion down here at about 11 supply there himself, maybe 12 supply, depending on the timing on that of the other stuff that he's building. So here come the Lings. They leave their base at 220. Let's see how long it takes them to get down here and start hammering on that natural. Defensive Lings on the way. Only 1 set, though, here from Larva. He might be in trouble, but look at how long this takes. Look at this. Look at the mini-map. Da-da. And in ZVZs especially, this is a really crazy long time. And additional Lings are on the way. Defender's advantage is kicking in for Larva, which just means he can build stuff and have it be here instantly rather than having to run across the map. So, yeah, he's totally fine. He went for a more economic build, and he's got as many Lings as Shine does. Just kidding. There are 2 more here. Some drones coming down to help. But, yeah, we're keeping it. No big deal. No problem whatsoever here. Speed is on the way. Speed is going to help a lot in these Ling battles. So if he can hang on, having speed for Larva is going to be a big deal. Meanwhile, back home, I think, did he forego speed and just go for a lair? It looks like he may have. So he's going to have slow Lings and a 1 basin lair here. What's he going to build off? It's got to be a Spire, right? I don't know what else you do in ZVZ in Brood War. Let's find out. And it is. It's a quick 1 base Spire here. So Ling versus Ling battle. Shine in full retreat. Larva chasing after him as fast as his little slow Ling legs can go. But Metabolic Boost is almost done. So here come the Zerglings, and defensive Lings need to start showing up now. Just hold him to the top of the ramp. Good positioning there, and hold positioning his Lings. That's good. That is really good stuff, because that means even if Larva has more Lings, they can't get a surround on your dudes. They're just attacking 1-to-1 here. So this is a great position here for Shine. The thing about this, though, is he can't expand. He's a hard time doing that. And really, the only 1-base play that we could be seeing here is a Mutalisk Rush. So Larva has to know what's coming after him. He's getting a lair of his own, and that one's just about done. His Spire is going to be way behind. But if he can break up this ramp, it'd be a big deal. Yeah, 1v1 here. Maybe move the wounded. Oh, he brought the wounded one forward to die. Should really move the wounded one to the back and just have the front line be all totally healthy and stuff. But that's okay. He's worried about other stuff. He's worried about that Spire finishing. He's worried about saving enough gas for some Mutalisks. As soon as the Mutas show up, these Lings cannot get up this ramp. So there's a bit of a timer here for Larva. He's just basically denying the natural, though. His natural is up and running. He's happy about that. His drone cannon is healthy. He is working on his own Spire here, too. He's throwing up some creep colonies, recognizing he'll need some spores before the day is done. And 3 Mutas on production right now for Shine. Again, these Lings will get shut down, or maybe the Mutas will come across here and start trying to take down some of these drones. But there's only 3 of them, and spores in both of the bases right now. Well, not yet. He's going to wait on those. He'll build them when he needs to. And here we go. A bit of an engagement. Bit of an engagement here, but yeah, you're not getting up the ramp. And here are the Mutalisks, and they chase the Lings away. They don't even really bother to stick around and see what's going on. The Mutas are going to try to take down... Oh, he took up a natural up here. Wow! Shine, you took a sneaky natural. So third world, fun map, because only workers can get through these gates. You just sneak a drone through here. You take a base, and the only thing they can get up here are flying units or dropped units or stuff that are built in hatcheries on this other side. It's like a double-sided map here. It's kind of crazy. Lings get in to try to kill some drones. Not going well there for Larva at all, but I still feel like Larva's pretty ahead. Just based on drone count alone. Sure, overall it's 32-22 in favor of Shine, but But, well, I don't know, but there's a lot of Lings cruising in, and there are some defensive Lings here, but there are way more Zerglings right now for Shine, which is problematic if you're Larva. Defender's advantage kicking in again, though. Additional Lings popping in just at the nick of time. Gonna chase them away. Mutas try to get some stuff done, but not gonna happen for you, friends. There is a Spore Colony here. Hits like a truck. 30 damage? 15 damage, but hits real fast. It's a whack, whack, whack thing. Slowing down the gas income for Larva would be a big deal. If and he can get it. Some Zerglings sneaking down the right side, trying to see what damage they can get done over there. Spore Colony getting some hits off on these Mutas. Defensive Mutas show up. I think he's going to get it. I think the Extractor cannot survive under the onslaught of 7 Mutalisks. And it does go down. That's a big pickup there for Shine, but Lings are inside the main base. However, there's a sunken, holy crap, static defense is prevalent in this game. I'm loving it. I'm loving the presence of static defense here. He recognizes he doesn't have much at home. A sunken's going to help immensely against Zerglings. There's replacement Extractor being built, but again, gas income is slowed right now for Larva. Oh, he's got Scourge in the mix too. That's not good. That is not good at all. Scourge trying to get hits off. I don't hear any of them exploding. So defending pretty adequately here. Going for Flyer Carapace. Shine is. I like it. I like Flyer Carapace in Muta versus Muta battles. Being extra tanky is fantastic. Scourge trying to get some stuff done. Some Lings do cruise on in and try to get some drones for Shine, but getting shut down by the Mutalisks overhead. I like expanding up here. It's nice. And then if you have Muta control, you basically prevent any drones from setting up bases over here, so they can't really get this. Dropper Lords can't do much either. Yeah, I like this play. I like expanding up here for sure from Shine. Definitely maybe something to try on this map if you're playing Zerg on the ladder and a ZVZ pops up. Scourge scouting around trying to see if there are additional bases. Larva's pretty happy to see there's really only the 2 at this stage. But yeah, man, it is Muta versus Mutalisk at all time. Nice pick off on that Scourge. Great control by Shine. Again, both players 400 APM-ish. Shine sitting at 350, but still insane APM available to use on this game, which is really important because you need good APM to keep these Mutalisks alive when there are Scourge cruising around. So how many Mutalisks is this? 10, 11, and Larva is sitting on 9, so he's down. And the upgrades are still coming in for Shine, so he's going to have an advantage there overall when the Mutalisk battles eventually do come. If they come at all, I don't know. It's a good question, actually. I'm not entirely sure if they will or not. Shine taking a third base where his natural should be. Picking off a Scourge. Nicely done there, too. Oh, a drone does sneak up here from Larva. Try to get some stuff done. These Scourge... Oh, scouting. Scouting it. Did he see it? He snuck down and then pulled out. I don't know if he actually saw it, but I love the map vision that is present right now from Shine. He's just patrolling around, trying to make sure there are no sneaky bases being taken. Never mind, he's pulling everybody back up to one central location. He had good map vision until he doesn't anymore. I don't know why he's pulling back to a defensive spot. I guess the Mutas for Larva are pushing out. There's only 4 of them in this group, though. He didn't bring all of them. Defending, good number, 11 there. No, 13. 13 there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11! It's a 12 total, Falcon. You know this. You do. 62 to 57 total supply in favor of Shine. His +1, or is that +2 now? That is +2 Flyer Carapace is going to finish, and he's going to have a nice advantage over the +1 Carapaces of Larva's units. So he might just go for it as soon as this upgrade is complete. I won't necessarily blame him for it. Upgrades take a while. There's a nice window he's going to have here. And Larva is allowed to get this third base. I thought the Mutas would shut it down, but the Scourge might have caught a glimpse of the drone setting up there, but that's about it. Not much by other ways. Yeah, still Zerg music. Very Zergy today. I guess it makes sense. It's a ZVZ. So I think that's how they do that anyway. That's what's been explained to me in the chat from time to time. Scourge count looking really healthy for Shine. Looking okay for Larva. Mostly going for Mutalisks. I really don't see a big Scourge count out of him. Muta versus Muta here. And I'm sure there's something where like a Scourge can't two-shot you if you have +2 Flyer Carapace or something, but I don't know what it is. Did I get them flipped? I think I got them flipped. So they're both at +1 Flyer Carapace right now. Takes down the Spore and then basically decides, are we going to base race this or do I need to shut you down as you try to base race me? Either way, Larva does faint away. And Shine sends some Mutas back home. The rest of them are going to try to take down this third base. He's really worried about staying in one place, though, which I can't necessarily blame him for. All right, Scourge versus Mutalisk. The battle. I don't even know what's going on. It's just chaos. Scourge getting some great hits off. I think Shine just won, you guys. He's up 69 to 44. His Muta count is insanely good. Really, really good here. Scourge, almost take down a Mutalisk. Not quite able to do it. Flying over to the third, and I think this is where Larva taps out. He just doesn't have the Mutalisk count to compete. He's trying, but he knows he can't. Scourge versus Scourge battles. Ow, ow, ow. Big time hits on that Mutaflock from Larva. He's only got 6 of them here compared to the infinite that Shine is rolling with. And good game. Larva does tap out again. Shine wins both of these matches, the first 2 of our little Zerg compilation. Shine versus Larva. Shine making it happen. Just out-macroed the player. Got his, I didn't get his third base up earlier, but just had Mutas out earlier. And then got the Muta count going. Got the upgrades he needed. Shut down this third base a couple times. The third base was a little bit late. Had the third base running here to some extent for the gas. And gets the win. So nice job, Shine. 2-0. Up now on Larva. Yeah, ended up killing 51 units to 32. That Larva was able to get out. Overall income here definitely favoring Shine in this game. Way more gas mined. 1,000 more gas mined overall. Fewer minerals mined, but when it comes down to the Mutalisks, gas is king. And look at total spent. 12,825 versus 12,863. That's crazy. That's crazy how close it's been in these games. All right. So overall, I think delaying that extractor on the natural base was a big deal for Shine, able to shut down the gas income for Larva just a little bit. And in a mirror matchup, getting those little advantages really can add up and snowball over into the mid game. And I would say the late game, except for the fact except for the fact that I don't even know. It's late. This is weird stuff. All right, let's check out the final game here between these two players. We'll see how it works out. Be right back. And our final game between these two players will be on Gladiator. Look how big this map is. Holy smokes. All right, so top left-hand corner, orange Zerg player. It is Larva. Bottom right-hand corner, his opponent Shine, who is pinkish. We'll call it pinkish here on the Zerg color here today. So ZVC casting, I don't know. I don't like it a lot, but maybe that's because I don't have very much experience with it. I think this is my least favorite mirror matchup. I think PvP is my favorite, TBT is my next favorite, and ZVZ is my third favorite. How's that sound? Does that seem fair? Anyway, nobody going for the super quick pool. Nobody going for like a G7 pool or something, which you could totally do if you want, but nobody's interested in that today at all. Both players are scouting the wrong direction, but again, it's a huge map, and they spawn in cross positions, so it's hard to get there. It's exceptionally difficult to get all the way over there and find them first. Nobody scouts cross positions first. There's your gas. 9 gas there, something along those lines. Ooh, is Shine going for the hatch first? No, man, he goes for the 9 pool. All right, cool. So he's going to be fine. He's going to be all right. He's going to have lings. His speed is going to be a little bit late compared to what Larva's able to do, but again, Defender's Advantage kicks in. He should have his speed by the time speedlings show up. And there is your 9 pool from Larva here, too. I keep seeing Adult Rabbit, and I just want to say Adult Rabbit, but it's Larva. It's a fairly well-known Smurf name for him. Definitely, that is what it bees. Bees. Buzz, 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 buzz. I'm tired. It has been a long day. Did manage to get a nap in there somewhere, which helps, but still. Has anybody scouted anybody yet? No, definitely not. Still everybody's completely in the dark about everybody else. Certainly trying, though. Hatchery here. About a 12 hatch out of Shine. Metabolic boost is getting started for Larva as predicted. And he's going for the one base lair thing, which, again, is going to be Mutalisks. I don't know what else you do on one base in ZVZ. Trying to think of what else you could do. Maybe like Lurker Rush, but that takes forever. That might actually... Will that take as long as going for Mutas? Because Spire takes a long time to build. You gotta get a Hydralisk done, and then you gotta lair, and then you gotta upgrade the thing, and you gotta make some Hydras. I don't know. Kind of feel like Lurker Rush might be okay. The problem is Lurkers can't shoot up, so if your opponent goes Spire, you're toast. But maybe you have enough Hydras. Hydras just don't trade well versus Mutas is another problem. We don't see Hydras in this matchup. Or another reason why we don't see Mutas in this matchup. Anyway. Nobody's found anyone. I guess based on this Overlord positioning, Larva should have a generally good idea of where his opponent is. And same thing goes for Shine. So Lings defensively for both players. Shine moving out a little bit. Not going crazy with it. You do not want to be way out on the map when suddenly a ton of Lings show up at your front door and just wreck you. It's so hard to get back if you don't have speed. Although, Larva does have speed and Shine does not yet. But look, Defender's advantage. He might have speed by the time these Lings show up. And then he'll be just fine. Look at him. He's like, I only have these Lings here. Aha! Got a reserve group. Ready to surprise you. Yeah, look at this. Speed's going to finish now. Look at that. Look at that timing. Larva gets there with his speed, but then Shine's speed finishes. Oh, he's going for the wraparound. He's going for the surround here. Can hardly tell what the colors are from this distance, but he does actually slow down Larva's retreat, losing some Lings in the process. But slowing it down, we're right on your tail, says Shine. I'm up 22 to 16 supply. Lings are in production. Spire coming in right now, but oh man, if the Ling versus Ling battle just goes poorly here for Larva, and it looks like it is, there are way more Zerglings here. The positioning has to be godlike for Larva to survive this. Yeah, trying to get a sunken up, but nope. The drones are getting hammered down. I think that's your GG. It certainly is. Larva try to go for the one base Mutalisk play. No, two base Speedling play, says Shine. And gets the win. He goes 3-0 versus Larva here today. Larva fans not pleased about that. Can tell you that much. I asked. I took a survey of Larva fans, and they were like, no, that's terrible. We feel horrible about this result. Entirely fair, guys. Well done. Well done indeed. All right. Well, I mean, that's your 3 ZVZs featuring Shine and Larva. Both, or 2 of them on pretty big maps, turns out. But yeah, just 41 units produced here from Shine and 33 from Larva. Resources definitely favoring Larva for gas. Minerals about the same, and he spent more. But that was on static defense that didn't help. It was on a Spire that didn't help. And it was didn't work out. So just that was a build order loss. It happens. It happens in StarCraft. We don't see it a lot on the channel just because I cast a lot of macro stuff where build order losses don't exist, because a build order loss means you die in the first 10 minutes. I don't really cast many 10-minute games, but behold, some short games. Some short stuff here from these players, but that's going to be it from me today. So, it's going to be it. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.